Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Swati and here we talk about books that I love, I hate, I tolerate and all those things. And I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please consider subscribing. Today we are going to talk about a book called Salvation of a Saint. It is part of a series called the Detective Galileo series and this is a second book from that. And I've also read the first one, The Devotion of Suspect X, but I bought these two books together. And after that, I had not planned to buy all the other books of the series. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. But reading Salvation of a Saint has made me flip, metaphorically, of course. And oh my god, this is like the best murder mystery thriller book that I have ever read. And that's why I want to talk about it so that other people can also find out and read it. I want you guys to read it because this is amazing. So, a man dies by poisoning in his empty house, and the suspicion falls on his wife, who was some 100 kilometers away from him. And what follows is detectives trying to find out how the wife poisoned the husband. So one of the main detectives, the chief detectives, kind of has a crush on the wife of the man who died, and it kind of starts clouding his judgments. And that's what it seems like, that it is clouding his judgment, and he doesn't want the wife to be the criminal, of course, because he likes her. And the story is so interesting because you know as a reader that it's only possible that the wife is the killer, but how did she manage to kill the person, poison a person from so far away? They didn't find any poisoning substance in the house, but only in the coffee that he drank and in the filter paper of the coffee. And yeah, that's it. So, how did she manage it? I don't stay up to read books at night, late at night. If I am staying up late, I would most probably scroll on my phone. But this book made me stay up at night, and this book made me want to know what happened, how it happened. I was on the edge the whole time. The adrenaline rush that I experienced while reading this was something that I am going to seek forever. I just think that Japanese authors have it like they do it some like their brain works some way else. Like I don't know how their brain is working because it's so interesting that I have not found a single bad Japanese author. Like they are so good in whatever genre of fiction they are writing in that it's always a pleasure to read them. What Kigo Higashino does is that he writes his stories in very simple language. Of course, this is translated, but you get it that it's not supposed to be an overly complicated writing, but a very complex storytelling. Like the story unfolds, it reveals itself, and you think that you have a grasp on this, and you think that you know where this is going, but you are just given another plot twist. It has plot twist over plot twist over plot twist, and if you think that you know it, they will prove you wrong. And at the end, it always surprises me how it happened. I can safely say that this is my favorite murder thriller mystery book ever. And I can fight anyone for this. Like this book is the best book ever. And this just made me convinced that I should read everything by the author. I want to buy every single book that he has ever written, even if they are not this good, but I know that they will be good enough to read. And I also think that the devotion of Suspect X was also good. But what I realized after reading first page of this book that I have already watched a Hindi movie made out of it. It's called Jaane Jaan. And it's stupid that I didn't notice it because there is a sticker saying just that this book was made into a Netflix sensation Jaane Jaan movie. And I had already watched that movie, and I was so amazed by that movie. And then when I realized that this was the book that got adapted into the movie, I just realized that, oh, it makes sense, because what a story. What, but but I want to say that even if you have watched the movie, it doesn't affect the experience that you get from the book. Because what happens with movie adaptations is that you uh, they have they have to condense a lot of things to fit into that uh, time slot, and that's why it gets overly condensed. And when you read this book, it reveals so much of it that the movie couldn't do. And yeah, you should read the book also, even if you have watched the movie. And yeah, so tell me if you have read any of these books, and if you have, tell me how you liked it. And if you have any good murder mystery thriller book recommendation for me, please leave it in the comments, because I love myself a good murder mystery, and I love watching them. I love reading about them, and my second favorite genre to read after literary fiction. So I'll see you next time. Bye.